Brittany's F-boy shows up uninvited because Whitney's husband texts him and invites him, which makes him a loser.
Mm-hmm.
He does that. So, and that's not the first time he's messy. I don't know if you remember like all this stuff with Jen Shaw back in the day. Like he was like behind like a fake account and talking shit about people. I don't know if you remember that. Whitney's husband.
Yeah.
Don't like him. I think he's messy. So I think that was so messed up for him to invite.
I do.
It was kind of mean. Like, she's going through hell. How is that funny?
Yeah, I don't understand why she did that. That was messed up.
And Whitney didn't say, like, you shouldn't have done that. She's just like, he's being messy. And then the fact that she, like, talked to him and left her date stand. Like, what are you doing?
I know.
And everyone's treating him like he's a celebrity. I'm like, stop it. He needs to get away from that guy. And I hope after this season and when she watches it back, she's like, oh my God, how embarrassing.
I just feel like she's a little bit, what's the word? Like, she is a little bit naive when it comes to the relationship. Maybe not naive, but she seems like I think she thinks that they're more than that they are, her and this guy. Like, I just feel like
the writing's on the wall.
Like, him saying that they're best friends. I mean, he's friend zoned her. It's like, what's going on here? This is not good.
He gaslights her. He breadcrumbs her. She's too. If she was 25, she's too old to be falling for that. Like, she has children. She doesn't. There's no. In other words, she's responsible for what's happening. Like, it's not like
she's a grown woman.
She should have learned already. Then Lisa and Whitney get into it. Whitney coming at Lisa with that accusation. What did she think was going to happen?
Does she really know for sure it was Lisa? Because I feel like she's just looking for something to be upset about.
Obviously not, because it wasn't Lisa. So obviously with Lisa's reaction, it wasn't Lisa. So apparently some, I don't know, some influencer guy told her after the fact, probably. Like, he had told her from before, like, it's somebody that does this or is in the alcohol industry, blah, blah, blah. But then after, he's like, it's definitely not Lisa Barlow. So I think she thought it was her and she ran with it, but there was no, like, proof.
Does anyone else have an alcohol company?
But no one, it doesn't have to be on the cast. It could be in, like...
That's true.
In Salt Lake.
The husband's getting involved. I'm like, they should not get involved. I feel like, and I know it's hard not to, especially, like, when people are in your face, but it's like, you guys got to walk away and let the women figure it out. Like, just don't.
What is Lisa's husband's name? John?
Yeah, John.
Okay. The producers had a hard-on for John. Because when, after the fight, and he goes to meet up with Whitney's husband, what's his name?
Yeah, what is his name? I know John, but I'm like, I don't remember the other one. I don't know his name.
But when he goes to meet up with him, and he can't parallel park, like a PUSSY, and it's a 5-minute segment, I'm like, you're trying to embarrass this man for real. Like, oh my...
At least it was going to get out of the car. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Any woman. We thought any woman was going to get out of the car. That was so embarrassing.
Girls, I'm like, they will do that kind of stuff to the girls in the show, but I'm like, when John walked out, I was like, oh my God.
And they didn't have to leave that in the show. They did it on purpose. That was shady. Like,